Ethereum is coming up to a major hard fork that will bring in some seriously big upgrades to the network. In this video, I will tell you what you need to know about this upcoming, very important upgrade for the Ethereum network. My name is Lark. Every day I make videos talking about cryptocurrency investing. So if that's a topic that you would like to learn some more about, then make sure that you subscribe to the channel, gently tap on the thumbs up button for the YouTube algorithm, and of course, click on the notification bell to know when I put out a new video. So let's just go ahead and get straight into our topic. And just real quick before we break down the hard fork news, I just want to hit you with a few quick, interesting Ethereum details. So this is from Sentiment. They said to kick off July, Ethereum holders continued to make history by lowering the percent of Ethereum held on exchanges to its lowest ratio since November 2018, dropping below 18% for the first time in 31 months. Incredible. Incredible. During this recent downturn in the price for Ethereum, we have seen an incredible amount of accumulation happening for Ethereum. The message is very clear. People are piling into ETH. They want to put Ethereum in the staking contract. They want to put Ethereum into DeFi. They need Ethereum to use DeFi. They're investing in Ethereum as a long-term asset. I mean, this is absolutely incredible statistic here. So very bullish on Ethereum right now. And the market apparently agrees with me because look at that supply drop off over time. Just wowzers. Also, we had a $500 million bet on ETH 2.0. So this is one whale account that put $500 million into the ETH 2.0 staking contract. That's a pretty high level of conviction in the delivery of ETH 2.0. And that's a lot of cheddar, man. That's a lot of cheddar. This guy could start a cheese factory with that much cheddar. Holy cow, $500 million into Ethereum. Of course, all betting that on the ETH 2.0 staking contract. Now, what's interesting, this came from a lot of different addresses. So this is 133 different addresses, but it is a single entity. So we were able to track that on chain, so that they deposited 100,000 Ethereum from 133 different addresses last week. My guess is that this is likely an institutional player. You don't imagine just one random dude sitting around generating 133 different addresses with his $500 million of Ethereum. This could be an institutional player going big time into Ethereum staking. So definitely seeing the interest from the crowd here in ETH. Also, this happened the other day. This is incredible. 600,000 Ethereum were transferred from BINANCE to one freaking wallet. Holy cow, this has been confirmed that it was not an internal BINANCE transfer. This was literally somebody buying 600,000 Ethereum and taking it off of the exchange. This one guy is, of course, responsible for us hitting that new low in terms of the total amount of Ethereum sitting on exchanges. But wowzers, somebody is very bullish on Ethereum. By the way, if you want to buy yourself some Ethereum, maybe some Bitcoin, maybe some Polygon, maybe some Dogecoin, whatever your fancy might be, you need to get yourself an account over on Binance. It is the best cryptocurrency exchange in the freaking world. You can buy cryptocurrencies on Binance using more than 50 different fiat currencies. And if you use the link down below in the description to start your account, then you're going to get 10% off of your fees and up to $700 in trading bonuses when trading futures over on Binance. Now, let's get into the hard fork news. So we have a hard fork coming. It's called the London hard fork, coming soon. So here is what you need to know about that hard fork. The first news is that it may not actually be coming soon. Now, in the title of this video, I wrote that the hard fork's coming in 8 days, because right now, that's all the information that we know. It's originally scheduled for July 14th, or well, not exactly July 14th. It's actually scheduled for a particular block of Ethereum, which is thought to be coming out on the 14th of July. In reality, that could be the 13th or the 15th. These tend to potentially go one day either way, but The 14th of July, the most likely date, the only date, in fact, that we have been given. That being said, the core Ethereum developers are meeting on July 9th, so later this week, to discuss if they're going to go ahead with that release date, right? Or if they're going to push it back. I've already seen some people, Anthony Sassano, he's a big Ethereum guy. He's saying, well, August 4th, that might be a better date. Just give us a little more time for the test nets and stuff like that. Make sure everything's working okay. It could be pushed back for months, realistically. This is Ethereum, after all, famous for delays in delivering technology. So let's see what happens. Right now, still scheduled for the 14th. That being said, I would not be surprised to see this pushed back at least a few weeks, potentially a couple of months. So that's the first thing that we need to talk about, is that it may not be happening as soon as we would like it to be happening. By the way, I really want to point this information out because every time there is a hard fork happening, there's also a lot of scams happening. So I want you guys to be careful, take care of your crypto. So first thing, you need to realize that there's no fork coin that you need to claim. So anybody who's saying, hey, this Ethereum hard fork's coming up, come and claim your free Ethereum fork coins or whatever, because there's going to be happening. Do not believe that. That's a scam trying to steal your crypto. And never give your private keys to anyone on the internet. Never send your crypto to anyone on the internet. Be careful of scams. You know, people are impersonating me, running fake arbitrage groups, trying to steal your private keys, all this crazy stuff. Don't fall for it, guys. Basically, with this hard fork, the majority of you won't have to do anything. If your Ethereum is sitting in your MetaMask wallet or on your Ledger wallet or on Binance or on Coinbase, you don't need to do anything. They're going to do everything for you. But if you are running a node, you will need to upgrade, so do keep that in mind. Now, this proposed Ethereum upgrade, it's currently live on Ethereum's test nets. So Ethereum actually has multiple test nets, so it's live on those test nets right now. It's been running live on those test nets since the 24th of June. So they've been testing these things out in the wild, so to speak, on the actual test nets. So these test nets are pretty vibrant. There's a lot of users on there testing things out, seeing how it all works. But this particular upgrade has actually 5 different pieces to it that we need to discuss. First is EIP 3554. This is the so-called difficulty bomb. Now, this is something that has been delayed and delayed and delayed and delayed and delayed, because essentially when the difficulty bomb comes on board, it will make proof of work mining basically super unprofitable, basically overnight. They've delayed this until December 1st at the moment. That delay is a critical move in order to keep Ethereum miners basically happy until the proof of stake merger can move forward. So until we get proof of stake for Ethereum 1.0, which is going to happen before we get Ethereum 2.0, we need to keep those Ethereum miners well taken care of, well paid, keep them happy, keep them fed, make sure the network keeps operating with no hiccups, no delays. And so this difficulty bomb delay does exactly that. But Ethereum proof of stake is coming. Again, there's a chance that we do get proof of stake for Ethereum 1.0 happening this year. So that would essentially merge the proof of work chain into a proof of stake chain, putting all of the Ethereum miners out of business. We're going to have to go and mine Ethereum Classic or something like that. They'll have other things to mine. Don't feel too bad for them, right? They've made a killing off of mining Ethereum this year. They'll have to go mine something different, but this particular Ethereum improvement proposal, this has been about keeping the miners happy until later this year. Now, there's 3 different upgrades that are also coming in, 3198, 3529, and 3541, that essentially are doing useful things, but realistically aren't going to have any great impact on your day-to-day experience of using Ethereum. So 3198 gives the Ethereum virtual machine access to a block's base fee. Cool. EIP 3529 removes and reduces, depending on particular use cases, gas refunds. And EIP 3541 rejects new contracts starting with 0xEF byte. Important stuff there. Well, it is important stuff, some of it. But again, it's not really having a big impact. These are the Ethereum improvement proposals that are being included in the London hard fork that aren't particularly getting a lot of attention because for the average user, it doesn't really mean very much. It's not like with, the difficulty bomb delay. That's definitely going to affect miners and has big implications for proof of stake, proof of work, all this stuff. It's an important conversation to have. But of course, the big thing, what we've all been talking about for ages now, EIP 1559. Now this, of course, is the part of the upgrade that's going to introduce a base fee. So this will be a base fee that you pay in order to get into the next block, as well as fee burning. It will also help to make layer 2 solutions more reliable via that base fee infrastructure. And the base fee, it's cool, it's important. I think that's going to have a positive impact on your everyday use of the Ethereum blockchain. But obviously what's getting investors really, really excited is the fee burning mechanism. This is basically an automated stock buyback mechanism that when these transactions happen, a little bit of Ethereum is going to be taken off the market, thrown away forever. Over time, this will in theory be making Ethereum deflationary. So this guy, Croissant, has shared a nice little chart here. So this shows a cumulative ETH burn if we had EIP 1559 for the last year. So we would have burnt almost 3 million Ethereum in the last 365 days had we had EIP 1559 already implemented. That's incredible. That's incredible. That's a few percent of the supply of Ethereum that over the last year would have been burnt, gone forever. That is big, big news right there. So when we do get EIP 1559, whether it be in a week's time or sometime in early August or in a couple months' time, whenever Ethereum developers decide that they're ready, everything's working fine on the test nets, let's push it out to the main net, this is going to come into play so that we can then assume that, okay, over the next 365 days, are we going to burn 3 million Ethereum? That's huge. That's huge. And then what about the next year and the next year and the next year? And what about combining this with the coming massive fall in the yearly emission rates of Ethereum when it goes from the current 4.5% annual inflation rate to a 0.45% annual inflation rate? Then we start talking about Ethereum being a deflationary asset. So very, very, very exciting. That's what you need to know about the coming London hard fork for Ethereum. Your question for today: do you think that the Ethereum hard fork is going to happen on the originally scheduled date, or is there going to be a delay? Let me know down below in the comments section. Thanks so much for watching today's video, and peace out till next time.